I taught constitutional law. Joe Biden says Second Amendment isn't absolute. President Joe Biden recently argued against the Second Amendment being absolute as he unveiled new gun control laws. Biden also emphasized how he taught constitutional law for years. During his remarks, Biden said that it is Democrats who are the ones funding cops, as reported by Benzinga.com. Biden made the comments after signing an executive order aimed at regulating 3D-printed guns and improving active shooter drills in schools. Biden emphasized his belief that the Second Amendment was never intended to be absolute, a statement strongly condemned by conservative leaders. Look, folks, I taught constitutional law for years. Constitutional law. Never was the Second Amendment meant to be absolute, Biden said. Back when it was passed, you could not own a cannon. The liberty of America is watered with the blood of patriots, he said. I'm serious. Think about it. Think about it. It was never absolute. Never, never, never. Biden also argued for increased funding for the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives. The president criticized Republicans for opposing measures against ghost guns, arguing that their efforts hamper law enforcement. We get a lot of heat from the other guy. She got a lot of heat from the other guy, Biden said in reference of Harris. Talking about, we're not helping. We're the ones funding cops, he pressed. We're the ones funding these things. If they got their way, criminals could traffic guns and commit crimes, Biden said of Republicans. They attack the FBI and want to abolish the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms and Explosives. By the way, that's written out. Folks, you can't be pro-law enforcement and be anti-FBI and ATF. Vice President Harris spoke separately about her meeting with gun violence survivors, but refrained from discussing her recent controversial remarks about using a firearm against an intruder. Last week I met with a young leader. Her name is Natalie, Harris said. When we met, Natalie was still wearing bandages, and she is extraordinarily brave. So on behalf of her, on behalf of all the survivors that we have lost, Harris continued, let us continue to fight to end the epidemic of gun violence.